She's got some nice long hair, and you know that she's a bad chick. All the boys stare, can't help it, it's a habit. Clothes that she wears, short skirt and a jacket. I just wanna get her all alone on a mattress. I just wanna have it, I just gotta have it. Rumors all around say her body is fantastic. All natural, not a piece of fur is plastic. Head to her toes, yeah, they say that she's a latch. Yeah, the whispers all around say she has a reputation. Don't believe it till I see it, so I want a demonstration. And I've always learned it better with a hands-on education. So I need a private session if you get what I am saying. And they say that she's not easy, no, she's really complicated. But that only makes it better, and it's got me so fixated. And I'm not the type to wait around, I've never hesitated. But she's got me captivated, so the game, I'm gonna play it, yeah. She got a body like a coke thing. She likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely. I want that body, baby, show me. She's got a body like a coke thing. She likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely. I want that body, baby, show me. I heard you look good when you're undressed. I heard you like to get away. I heard you like to stay out late. I heard you had a couple boyfriends. I heard they didn't treat you right. I heard you're hated by your girlfriends, 'cause all the guys want you tonight. Yeah, they say she's too hot, they say she's too cold. Where she came from, nobody really knows. They say she looks young, but say she acts old. From everything I've heard, she gets out of control. And all the boys say she was sent from the heavens, but I'm not too sure that this girl is a blessing. She's got the devil's eyes, and they'll cut you like a weapon. She's stuck in my mind like a bad obsession. Got bad intentions. She got a body like a coke thing. She likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely. I want that body, baby, show me. She's got a body like a coke thing. She likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely. I want that body, baby, show me.
So far to me, Gen Z just seems rather selfish. Oh yeah? Where's my hot Gen Z girlfriend? Oh, at the bar with the other anti-masker morons? You think I'm going to put myself at that risk? Oh yeah, you're floating around.
Okay, good. Good. Anyway, let's get this started. Welcome, everyone. Welcome all. It is Wednesday, it is the Wacky Wednesday, and I am your host, Rickzilla. In case you're wondering why it sounds different, it's because I've been experimenting with my mic to make it sound even more, I guess you could say, more fluent, better than having to resort to, well, you know what I'm talking about. And of course, there's some music playing along with it. Yes, I decided to have a little bit of music. You know, just to get things going. I mean, why not? At least you don't have to listen to dead air. You can just well, it'll keep you entertained for about some time until I start the video. But of course, you all know that. Anyway, welcome everyone to Wacky Wednesday. I am your host, Rickzilla, and oh shit, I forgot to put on the webcam. There it is. Sorry about that, folks. Sorry I forgot to put on the webcam. You know, it's kind of hard trying to put together a few things. Multitasking is not one of my strong suits. Anyway, it's Wednesday night, and you know what time it is. You know what day it is. It's the middle of the week, and it's about to get a lot weirder, especially with these idiots that we all know and hate. Anyway, if you're hearing music in the background, then that's just me using a newer program, trying to make it sound, trying to like get you guys interested or keep you guys entertained when there's dead air. That way you don't have to hear dead air while I'm talking, because again, I'm not usually good at talking. But I digress. Guys. I freaking digress. Anyway, to start this off, we've got a number of cows tonight. Well, actually, we've got a few cows. Not much from Shanny and Rev since their craziness but we've got some of my cows, such as Holly, Baglio, and truthfully Trisha. And we got some Gasuba, as well as a little bit more Adrastia, you know. But to start things off, we're gonna take a look at our worst enemy, the fucking Wern. Lucas motherfucking Werner. Anyway, to start this off, we've got a little bit of Lucas. So,
So far to me, Gen Z just seems rather selfish. Oh yeah? Where's my hot Gen Z girlfriend?
do I really need to talk about this? Do I really need to go into full detail about how fucked up this mindset is? I mean, honestly, what can I expect from Lucas Werner? Other than the fact that, yeah, this guy is a complete loser. He's never going to amount to anything. And, dude, the guy is like 41 years old, and he still acts like a fucking child, and he still thinks he's entitled to a Gen Z girl. The problem is with you. I mean, why do you feel the need to want a girl that's like 20 years old? I mean, yes, Meg B, he is a creep. And I did catch a little bit of your stream earlier today. I mean, it was just a replay, but there are a few things that I should have just clarified about a few things about the whole thing regarding Adrasia. Kenneth McBride wasn't her husband. Steven was her husband. Kenneth McBride was her ex-boyfriend. I should have corrected you on that, but at least you tried to. At least you handled yourself. But that's just a little tip, and but that was just my little criticism about the Kenneth McBride thing. Anyway, let's get back to the word.
With the bar with the other anti-masker morons, you think I'm going to put myself at that risk? Oh yeah, you're floating around, skirting around, and hopping with these guys because they got a lot of money enough to own a car, a credit card. But then you're talking about how you're Marxist or you're socialist or you're communist or you're anarchist. You're just going with the guy because he's got more money. That's selfishness. You're giving into this greed. The struggle is real because of you, babes. Why not be nice to me?
Why should they be nice to you, Lucas? Why should they take the time out of their day to talk to a middle-aged, narcissistic... Why would a college-age girl talk to a creepy, middle-aged, homeless freak like you? A loser, a burden on society who will never amount to anything, who refuses to get a job, who refuses to improve himself or better his situation. Why should you be entitled to a relationship? I mean, dude, Lucas, why should you be entitled to a relationship? Why do you feel the need to want to have a co-ed as a girlfriend? You have no job, you have no income. Hell, you don't even have your own place to live. You're squatting in one of those flats that are meant for like housing for the homeless people. You've been living in homeless shelters, mental institutes, and under a bridge. You are a shitty cook. You use a fucking toaster oven for chicken. You're supposed to use an actual oven, not a toaster oven. And your views on politics are piss poor. And the fact that you view women as objects to sleep around with. That's a big red flag. And on top of that, you're a misogynistic, racist bigot. You're everything you claim to be against. And more.
If you're nice to me, I'll start allowing comments on my posts again, but you're downvoting my shit because you're pieces of shit. And now go suck shit.
Same here. Same here, Meg B. Same here. I get nervous too, but think of it this way. Pretend you're like looking into a mirror, or I usually talk to myself, out loud, just to like coax myself. Anyway, moving on from this Lucas Werner video into another one. Because I'm not done with him. Lord knows I am far from done from this asshole. So, Lucas Werner is saying that he'll fly to Arizona. No, Lucas, I do not want you anywhere near my state, you sick fuck.
I have a great relationship with my family. I just talked to my mom about some games that I'm designing. She's kind of impressed by that.
She also said it's not the card.
I talk to my stepdad a lot. I don't really talk to my dad and my stepmom over the phone a lot.
What are you, my dad or something?
I don't really like talking over the phone, and they like talking over the phone. I'd rather text and I never get responses. They work a lot, so
Who the fuck
I
do
never
you
really.
think?
I'm not really a phone conversation guy. No one is these days.
Of course you aren't a phone conversation guy. I mean, dude, you can't even afford a decent phone. Hell, you can't even afford minutes. Or you can't even afford to pay for a phone because, of course, you're living on a disability. You're living on welfare. You're homeless. And you get money from donations. Not to mention, you're needy.
We're more about texting. If you're not about texting, I can't really talk to you. You know what I mean? But, like, if you were my girlfriend, what would you expect?
No one wants to be this guy's girlfriend. Trust me. I mean, look at me. I ain't a catch either. At least I'm better looking than this fucker. Okay, I'm just tooting my own horn. Okay, I'm just tooting my own horn. Doo-doo fart.
I don't know. What do you expect from the other poor guys on EBT cards that you date?
See? That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying about the fact that, yeah, no girl would ever go near this guy. I mean, he has nothing to offer. He doesn't have anything to offer. I mean, he is ugly as sin. He doesn't take care of himself. I don't know if he bathes or not, based on how his hair is always slicked back. That's probably from grease. That's probably the grease. That's probably because of the grease from his body, the excess body grease. Or the excess oil. The oil from his body has left his hair in like that state. And also, he has this black and white worldview on everything.
When you're hot, the best we can do. You know what I mean? Like the other guys that are.
Oh, what is up, Widow's son? It's good to see you here, dude. I was so glad that you came into my stream Saturday night. I mean, Widow's son, I am so glad you came to my stream the Saturday night. I mean, dude, I don't know how I was able to. I mean, I needed someone to explain. I needed to explain Yasuba to new audience members. But I am so happy you came in, even though it was just for a little while. I mean, it meant a lot to me. And I'm sure it meant a lot to you that I made your birthday special, especially when playing a little bit of the classic Wern.
Poor that you date. The best that we could do. That's it. I don't know why you would expect more out of me. You think just because my parents are multi-millionaires or millionaires or something like that I have that money? I don't.
Well, I know. I can see why he doesn't have that money. Let me, there is a reason why he doesn't have that money. His family disowned him. That's why he's poor. That's why he's living on the streets. His family disowned him because he was, well, he was being a little too touchy-feely with his adolescent niece.
Nor do I expect to have that money until, like, after they're gone and in the ground. That's a long ways away, I hope. But, like, if you were my chick, I would work hard to fly you down to Arizona to meet my mom and my stepdad. I would work hard to make sure that we'd get married.
It's Wednesday here. It's Wednesday where I'm at, Megby.
right over at my dad's property in Aberdeen on his 12 acres of beauty. See all this beauty? It's kind of like that, but it's like grassland. You know what I mean? Maybe you don't know what I mean. That's fine. But like, I'm just proposing the best that I can do for now. If that's not good enough, well, get out of your cars, stop polluting my planet, and I'm tired and sick of all this shit.
You don't even have a car, dude. You can't even afford a car. You're homeless. Secondly, you can't tell anyone how to act. I mean, have you looked at yourself? Have you watched your own videos? Dude.
You know, you get on these moral high horses as liberals. And I am definitely a left-wing kind of guy. That's why I care about the environment.
Yeah, right. No, Lucas. You're not left-leaning. The only reason why you cling onto this socialist ideology is because you think it'll give you a better chance at hooking up with a college girl. That's why he is spouting all this leftist, left-leaning ideologies. He thinks it'll give him a better chance of getting laid. He doesn't even believe in half the things he preaches.
But there's so many people out there that are just about their car and their status and their money and their power and their car and their status and their money and their power and their pollution. And to me, that's gross.
What's gross is seeing your face on my screen, Lucas. Shots fired.
I haven't driven since I was 18 years old. I just gave it up, you know what I mean? I'm 42 this year.
I need to start driving again. I mean, I'm 30 years old. I need to start looking after myself.
In November, if you want to send me any donation money.
Do not send this guy any donation money. He doesn't deserve it. The person who does deserve it is yours truly. Or at least... I know, we all do need to get laid. But the thing is, this guy hasn't had his shit together. This guy doesn't have his shit together. And I shouldn't be one to talk since I don't have my shit together either. But I'm taking baby steps. Slow baby steps. You know.
Cash App, I'd gladly take it, or I'll do a $50 case for you where I'll just like air out your side, which is what I've been trying to do for a while anyway, and I've done that. I earned like $300 doing that. I think I have.
Yeah, but again, Lucas doesn't believe half the things he says. He thinks that it'll give him a better chance of, that sought after China. He's everything he claims to be against.
Enough going on to where I can grow as a person. And
you ain't growing half shit. You're 41 years old and you have no job, you have no place of your own. Honestly, well, actually, you basically live in homeless shelters. You don't have an income.
I mean, I did well in school at college. I did well writing and doing that kind of thing.
Dude, if you claim to be best at these games you're developing, then why don't you make a business out of that? I mean, yes, it's hard. The job markets are really, really stretched thin because of COVID, and a lot of people are working from home. I mean, yeah. And I'm thinking about doing at-home work, or at least freelance work. That's basically what I've been trying to do, is freelance shit.
I'm trying to get a job. I just got off the phone, and they're mailing the stuff for my ID card. I finally got that squared away. I'm trying to progress. That's what progressives do. We try to progress.
Yeah. But the thing is, Lucas Werner doesn't. At least Lucas Werner did not bury a potato. Yeah, Megby, but Lucas Werner did not bury a potato.
So I just want to say, if you were my chick, if you were my girlfriend, and this was an IRL relationship, and you're interested in...
What's wrong with virtual relationships, Lucas? What is wrong with virtual relationships?
In Spokane, my email address is lucaswerner79@gmail.com. If you talk horseshit to me or...
Reality check, this is Lucas Werner. He's a 41-year-old homeless man living in Spokane, Washington, who complains about not having a Gen Z girl suck his pickle. And he's going around complaining of why Gen Z girls are selfish and that he deserves to have sex. He's a creep. This guy was in the news for flirting with an underage barista at a Starbucks. Or attempting to flirt with an underage barista at a Starbucks.
Or I don't like your response, or you're mean, I'll tell you that, or I'll just block you if you're mean. There's no reason to tolerate people who aren't nice to me. I don't know why you would. That's why that block button exists, because if you just harass me, I don't want anything to do with it.
I'm not harassing you on this stream, Lucas. I'm just pointing out the fact that you're a piece of shit.
Or harass me in a good way, in a way to where you're nice. You know what I mean? I'm not about environmental pollution, and I'm not about noise pollution, and I'm not about the bullshit at all. And if you got a problem with that, I don't care.
Of course you don't care. You ain't got nothing to lose.
That's on you. That's not on me. That's your problem if you don't like me. I got my own issues.
It's everyone's problem that no one likes you.
With the world.
We know that, Lucas. You're a piece of shit. Anyway, moving on. Moving on from one homeless person to another homeless person. Here's Gasuba. And she is upset that she has no phone space.
I've been gone.
Sure. I'll link it to you in the Discord right now. Hold on. Spokane man. Band. Like I said, I'm gonna link it to you in the Discord. Anyway, here.
Trying to make it. I've been.
All right, so now here's Kasuba. Exactly. Why can't? Yeah, I guess you could say it's her performance art again. For those of you, now we got 7 viewers watching. For those of you who are tuning in, please share this shit with your friends. Get the word out. And in case you haven't noticed, yes, I highlighted the PayPal link. You know, just as a reminder. Well, actually, just as in case you want to check it out. I mean, It's up to you. Anyway,
I've been.
like I said, if you want to donate to me, if you want to support me, you feel free to like check out my PayPal link in the description, and you can or highlight, or if you want to check it out, you can. It's highlighted in the chat. If you want to check it out, if you want to feel generous, you can always share this stream with your friends. If for those of you tuning in. Anyway, let's get back to here's Kasuba.
I've been. I've been gone because I'm trying to make money. I've been doing.
I thought you were working at a pizza joint. What happened to that, Kasuba?
Bucks and current and slice of pie and OnlyFans. I've been doing this.
Hey, Artfully Corgi, what is up?
The house sitting. I did the gardening. I did self-plasma detective.
I know it's hard to hear because she's tearing up. She's having a meltdown over phone space. I mean, that's nothing to freak out over. I mean, get rid of some of the shit. Like, I take up room on my phone all the time. You know what I do? I reset it.
Still not gonna make rent.
Oh, God.
Paychecks aren't coming in. We only just got jobs. So
Megan, please. I've seen better acting from fucking Adrastia. I've seen better acting from Mary. How pathetic do you have to be if you're making me support Adrastia more?
the first paychecks aren't coming in before first rent is due. Why do I fucking deserve this? I've done nothing but fucking work.
You call that work getting rammed by jail while you're taking it up the ass and spewing vaginal discharge? You call that work? You can see there's no tears coming out of her streaming. This goes to show that this is just fake bullshit. Dude, even at least Adrastia can produce actual tears. What's your excuse, Kasuba?
I fucking hate this country so fucking much.
We know you hate America. We know how you hate America. If you don't like America here, then go live in Saudi Arabia. I'm pretty sure that the Taliban are looking for another goat. Okay, that didn't sound right, but yeah. Actually, no, it fits. It really does fit. Megan.
I hope America fucking fails.
Whoa. Did you just say, I hope America fails? Wow, you are such a evil bitch. Honestly, like I said, I don't feel sorry for this cunt. I mean, she is nothing more than a spoiled brat. Let me hear that again.
America much. I fucking hate this country so fucking much. I hope America fucking fails. I can't wait until every single person in Congress is fucking gone and
Whoa, go back.
Congress fails.
She says she hopes America fails. She hopes that everyone in Congress is gone. All because you can't even All because of phone storage? Are you fucking kidding me, Kasuba? Are you this entitled that you would hope that America is fails or something? Wow. Wow. Just wow. God damn it.
I can't wait until every single person in Congress is fucking gone and...
Yes. We know her name is. Anyway, let's get back to the nitty gritty. So, I'm pretty sure a majority of you know about the Foodie Booty drama. And
I do miss him.
I'm just playing just little highlights.
Yeah, let's see. Oh, I'm one of those annoying people. I feel blue. Thank you, Mega. Do you want me to say hi, Johanna, for you? You deserve so much better. Thanks, Danielle. Sandra, I promised I'm gonna keep anything to do with him private. Like, I don't want to talk about him anymore because he doesn't like that. You know, like, it's always negative when I talk about him usually. And I just want to have some privacy.
For those of you who are still unaware of who Foodie Booty is, or Foodie Beauty, she's a fat bitch who has a puny brain and is basically addicted to every drug known to man. And she fills her gullet with food. That's all I could say about her. She's one of those feeder channels.
So anything we talk about or anything like that, I'm not going to talk about. Like, yesterday I was, like, fucking off my rocker, like, driving his laundry to his house and, like, telling him he's a fucking cheater, liar, piece of shit. Like, I was flipping out. And, acting like I was his wife, you know? No, it's done. No. You understand why you acted like his wife? No? Because I liked him? Part of me just wanted to, like, take care of him and be there for him. And...
Oh my god. Every time you bring up ICP, I keep thinking of the whole. I keep thinking of Superhuman, the juggalos and juggalettes. Whoop whoop! Fuck this shit!
Right, Trish. The Indian guy is somebody I used to work with, and, like, long ago. And,
He's supposedly now talking to an old... She is supposedly now talking to an old man.
I don't know. I'm not excited about meeting anybody right now. Oh. I can't talk. Whenever I like somebody, I don't really care about anyone else. You know, I could say he's using me, but I was using him, too. Like
oh, I know the chapter we're on. It's the one about Nader, right? This one's about Dom, her ex. Let me see the one.
In the YouTube algorithm, the people are represented by 3 separate yet equally important groups.
And this is from Just Saint's channel. I mean, I just had to deal with a lot of the crazy shit.
The one that creates, the one that views, and the one that just can't help but react. Under Title 17, I am a member of an elite squad, also known as the Special Viewers Unit. These are the archives.
Having to sneak. So it started with little red flags, like me having to sneak out of the house. Little things I suspected him of lying about, but I don't have proof.
Hold on, I just need a...
Mostly just the really possessive stuff. And actually then, like, the red flags that really, like, it started escalating to him getting just, like, mad over, like, really stupid things. Or just saying really inappropriate sexual things. Or being really rough during sex, or I don't know, like little things like that, you know? He got mad at me like for something during sex, and it was like something really stupid that I didn't feel comfortable doing, like a position or something, and I don't know, anyway, and just like shoved me, like he like punched my arm or something. And then like I was like, what? Did he like actually like punch my arm? Like, really? And I was like, no, he didn't punch me. It was just like an accident. And that's what he like touted it off to be, kind of thing. Oh, another red flag. He would always fucking, everything is always my fault. Like, he would always blame me for like everything. Like, so I went over, I bought like 7 grams of Coke. And we did like several grams by then. And oh my God, he just became like a different person. Like, his eyes just became like black. Like, he would always say things like, don't let me do more than a few lines. I'm telling you, if you do, you know I'm bad on Coke or whatever. But I feel like I'm not responsible for you. Like, he plays this stupid fucking gambling game. So I sent him money like for us to play. And he like lost a whole bunch of money, and just like he was getting so fucking mad and like nasty and just like in my face, like really close. And I thought like, oh my God, is he gonna hit me? And then we went
Oh,
upstairs.
I forgot to turn off my mic.
Had sex. And then I was like,
Sorry about that.
I want to go home.
We know.
I told you not to piss me off. You don't listen, like just flipping out. And then all of a sudden, I just felt like something like he grabbed my face really hard and was like,
I mean, seriously, Chantel. Dude, Chantel, you could have just, I don't know, left Nader or whatever his name is. I mean, if he is abusing you, then you should have left him. But don't use that whole excuse like saying, oh, if I call the cops, he said he'll kill me before the cops show up. I heard this story before. I was watching recaps of Frank's streams, Frank's coverage of this. I mean,
pinching it, and I didn't know like what to do. Like, I was like scared. Then,
well, she is a selfish asshole. You're not wrong about that. You're not wrong about that, reality check.
And like, I felt like something like hard in my face. I didn't see him hit me, but I feel like punched me in the arms a bunch of times. And he hid my phone. So I actually...
You can see that Nadir, sorry, I keep mispronouncing that name. You can tell Nadir is gaslighting her. Kind of like how Shani would gaslight Rev. This is classic case of Stockholm syndrome.
Actually like snuck out when he fell asleep, and I left my phone there, and I came home. I used Pete's phone. I said I needed to message my mom. I messaged my mom. I hate to say like you guys are right about like, the worst part is that he blamed it on me after. Why did you hurt me? Why did you make me hurt you, kind of thing. Like, and yes, the Coke has been bad.
She's talking about the cocaine, by the way. Yes, the cocaine, not the Coca-Cola. Maybe she was talking about Coca-Cola, but she is talking about the cocaine. So yeah. Cocaine's a hell of a drug, by the way.
He actually hasn't hit me since then, but we have had really bad fights. Where there has been aggression. Like, there's still a lot of signs of aggression. He was like aggressive here, I think.
I know, he keeps saying that, but this is just, dude, if the relationship is that bad, Chantel, then why didn't you just I don't know, sever all ties with Nadir. I'm just gonna call him Nader from now on. I mean, it's hard to pronounce that word.
That's why he never kicked BBJ, but I think that's why BBJ is afraid, because he's more, you know, like he has anger problems.
So now she's admitting that Nader might be an animal abuser. If that's the case, then, dude, call the fucking cops. That's all that fucking matters. That's all you have to do is just call the fucking cops.
I feel like this is gonna kill me. Like the stress, like my breathing and like the chest pain has just been like worse and worse
Nadir.
the past few months. And I just made breakfast. Was it yesterday morning? I was on the couch and I wasn't like paying attention to him for like 5 minutes, and he was like fucking like mad pacing. Like he paces around when he's mad, and he was like,
if that's the case, then yeah, she's even a bigger liar than Shani. Hell, she's even worse than Adrazia. I mean, at least with Adrazia, we know that she's lying because it's written on her face. I was in Moonbear's stream, and Platy turned me on to the idea of the body language. The body language. Just pay attention to the body language. How she's looking to the side, like she's looking to the side, like you can tell. You can definitely tell that she's full of it.
like, I made this breakfast for you. You're not.
Her eyes all over everywhere. Like her eyes are everywhere. Like
I do things.
she's not paying attention to the.
Us. You do things for you, and I'm like, I was checking my messages for like 5 minutes. Like I don't have a breath. Like even like if I'm on my phone, like what are you doing on your phone? Like I posted on my Instagram would say things like, "No man will accept you." Just like
Okay, maybe the part about the animals was bullshit, but the abuse, yeah. Maybe if the abuse is real, then, dude. I hate saying dude because it kind of makes me. Then I don't know, man. I obviously don't know much about the whole thing. I'm just going by what other people are other people are saying about it, and it's extremely revolting that she would say this shit without provocation. You know damn well she's doing it just for the donos, right? She's doing it just for donations, right? But then again, I am one of the people who would enjoy a good train wreck. I mean, that's why I like to look at these people. It's because, yeah, they are nothing more than train wrecks. Who doesn't love a dumpster fire? Who doesn't love a good dumpster fire? I watched, sorry.
yesterday I was like so like in love, like sure I was so in love with him and everything, but like I get after a couple days I just get so burnt out. Like every time he coughed I wanted to punch him. Sorry, I had to get that out there. But like one time we were like playing around, but he was like getting really like rough playing. Like he would like, he knows I'm claustrophobic, so he would like headlock me or like restrain me, and I was like, let go. I'm like, seriously, let go, I'm gonna flip out. Like stuff like that. Like, oh, I just.
How she's dancing around the whole issue. I mean, honestly, what is there to say about her? What is there to say that hasn't been said about her? Nothing. I mean, everybody's talked about this. I mean, people like Life of Free Spirit, Charlie Gold, Deep DC Media Girl, and other reaction channels. They have practically have said the same thing about the whole issue, and I have nothing to provide other than give my own analysis on it. I mean, honestly, And the whole drama within the reaction community, especially the mass flagging campaigns, honestly, it's just insane how things have gotten so bad that it's turning into another shit show. Like the fucking Kumite. It's like the internet blood sports all over again. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm pretty sure other communities that I frequent know what an internet blood sport is. I mean, the reaction channels, the drama community and all that shit. I mean, how everybody is going back and forth arguing about the whole issue. Like I said, we might end up seeing the internet blood sports make a comeback soon.
And that's why I pretended to lose the wallet and everything, because he yelled at me that morning for something that I was gonna give the rent money to him, and I was like, you know what, fuck you. Fuck, I must be such a friggin' spectacle. It's so it's hard for me to feel happy, like I said, for his success, because I know that, do you know what I mean? When I know that, how I still feel.
Ron Corbin, is that Negs? Are you talking about Negs? Reality check? Are you talking about Negs?
Feel about everything. One time I was going.
Honestly, Negs would have been a better subject for the Kumite. I mean, if you've ever seen those old YouTube blood sports, before Kappa, there was those YouTube banter where it's just a bunch of people arguing back and forth, because yeah, that's basically what people want, is more idiots just saying who's a bigger piece of shit than the other.
I was down almost at my car, and he's like, where are you going? I was like, oh my God. And I actually went back in. What?
That is some strong weed.
You can smell it, Feets?
Yeah, it's smelling it in my room.
I'm gonna smoke outside.
It's weird. It doesn't normally get under my door.
It's some dank stuff. And even up until this point.
I am so glad, Reality Check, that you moved far away from that asshole. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't be fucking surprised if old Ronnie Boy hadn't had the cops called on him. I'm surprised no one had the balls to, I don't know, swat his ass like what they did to Jared Genesis. I mean, honestly, it would have been a sigh of relief if someone decided to, I don't know, call the cops on Negs and have him swatted. And then he would try, act like it's not a big thing. But, dude,
I was thinking about.
This is why your channel got taken down, because you would like to run your mouth and then you act like it's everyone's fault. Honestly, what more can I expect from someone like Negs?
About it. Maybe if we get a house together, because he was sending me links for houses. He wants to hurry and move in together. I had a burn from the cigarette. I had a nosebleed. Actually, I got in a car accident. I was driving with him and I was bawling, distraught, because that was the day he was here and he was being really aggressive. I was driving him back home. I'm like, let's go right now. I just ran out of my house. He was raging around.
I mean, honestly, someone's gonna clip that, and you know what? I don't want to be responsible for what happens to Negs. I mean, if he ends up going to jail, then that's on him. But death threats is a definite no-no on YouTube, especially if it's towards someone you don't like. You don't do that shit. And that would warrant a call from the boys in blue. I mean, Neg should have known better not to do that shit. But of course, he kept running his mouth, trying to act like this big internet tough guy. And look where that got him. His YouTube channel went bye-bye. Eventually, mommy has to come in and chop the internet. He needs a lumberjack. He needs an internet lumberjack. That's all I can say.
Around, and then he got in the car and he's like, I'm not going home. I'm like, you're going home. I'm like, I'm gonna call the cops. And that's when he made that comment about the call the cops. I want to see you call the cops. He was like, where's the lighter? And I was like looking at my purse for the lighter, and then like the car ahead of me, I didn't stop in time, and I hit her. And I was bawling, and she must have felt bad for me. And she was like, it's okay. Like, my dad would yell a lot at me, or...
I just want to bees. I still don't even understand what that term means. I still don't understand what that term means. It sounds stupid. But then again, so is she. So is Chantel.
Or, you know, like, I've had men, like, in my life that were, like... There are, like, naked video... Like, there are sex videos, because...
Gross.
I caught him, like, recording without me knowing about it once. So I just kind of like, well, it's kind of sexy, you know? Why are you telling now? Because his channel is taking off. Yeah, because... I don't feel like helping him with it. No, I don't... I've been, like silently suffering through this, like, extreme stress.
That's because of cholesterol. I mean, have you seen what you've been eating? I mean, I've been watching some of Frank's videos on you, and who the fuck goes to Mickey D's at 5 in the morning? Who the fuck does that?
Like, I'm classic too. I thought he would change. Ew. Sorry. He didn't want me to help Peach's mom.
Oh shit, this is the feudy fart. And I'm sorry for stealing Frank's line, but
He's like, you pick Pete, or because I was gonna be a few hours. You didn't tell me you were gonna be that long.
it's gonna be like a doo-doo fart. To me, it's gotta be like a doo-doo fart. Like a doo-doo fart. You know what? And trust me, I just got done watching a stream with Rogue the Internet Man, where one of his buddies, Propinky, came on and talked about his fecal incontinence. I'm like, bruh, why are you talking about this? But then again, I got asterisk to say doo-doo fart. And I'm pretty sure someone's gonna clip that. And probably fap to it.
Why are you helping Pete and his mom? There's something weird going on there. Like, just like anytime I want to help anybody other than him, he gets mad.
Yes. Yes, reality check. The Ethan Ralph shart. The Ethan Ralph doo-doo fart.
I tested him. I made an account. Put like a fake cute picture of a girl. I made like a pretty convincing account.
Yes! Killstream sharding. Yes! I'm surprised that Chantel hasn't switched to Depends. I mean, she looks like the type of person who needs to start wearing adult diapers. She could just put on a diaper. But then again, that would probably be another kink that she'll add on to her weird fetishes.
That I was from like, I got to know, blah, blah, blah. I was like, hey, I want to hook up, and he said, I have a girlfriend.
I fucking hate that chewing noises.
Like, you know, like little things like that. He would ask like things.
Then
like,
again, I'm
like, why don't I do like threesome or?
Here it comes. I hope that
I don't want to contact police.
the facial expressions. Yeah, it's probably a wet one. It's probably gonna be a wet one. Like Sagittarius shoddy. Yes, I was watching Moon Bear streams earlier, and honestly, when it comes to Sagittarius Shoddy talking about her fecal incontinence, that's a deal breaker for me. I mean, dude, no one needs to know about your fucking shit-stained panties. You can just, if you're having bowel problems, just switch to Depends or change your diet or start wearing diapers, adult diapers.
Doesn't sleep more than like 2 hours or 3 hours, and I'm just like, never sits down, just always singing in Arabic, playing loud Arabic music, or coughing, or just like, fuck, or smoking.
God knows that I'm pretty sure someone would ever see. Would anyone be surprised if Chantel Marie starts wearing diapers as a kink? As a fucking kink? I wouldn't be.
It's really gonna sink in. I think, like Jabba said, and I'm gonna look myself.
I was waiting for it. Oh my god. Let me hear that again.
It's really gonna sink in. I think, like Jabba said. And
I think that was a wet one. Cochina, Chantel Marie, you cochina, you're nasty. You're fucking nasty. Why would you, dude? I mean, Chantel, you retard. Chantel, you fucking retard. Why did you could have just edited that out. If anyone caught me doing something embarrassing, they would catch it and I would just edit it out or just start all over again.
I'm gonna loathe myself and him for doing it. I was crying after he grabbed my face. Like, "Oh, you like that?" And then I felt like just like he hit me in my face like so hard that I just I fell back and like I saw like stars or something.
Exactly. This was live. I know this was live. I know. But really? You could have just ended the stream right then and there if you farted. If she had sharted herself, if it was a doo-doo fart, she should have just ended it and, I don't know, change or take a shower or a bath. I don't think she looks like the type of person who would bathe. Like Shani.
And then after he hit me on the arm a bunch of times, punched me in the arm, I felt like I was crying, and then I felt like blood. And he's like, "No, you had a nosebleed before that. Maybe from the coke, I don't know."
Then again, she is vile and disgusting.
I had sex with him after that.
And I could see then again, I could see why Shani wants, and I could see why Shani would waste a majority of Rev's inheritance money on super chats for her.
Oh my god, every time we have a fight, it's torture.
Wait, whoa. Are you saying she doesn't bathe? Bro, cochina! Chantel, cochina! This bitch don't bathe, cochina? Yes, I'm sorry. I'm Latino, yeah.
Pretty much him just berating me, pacing around, berating me. He's very smart.
Cochina.
How smart he is actually
That's
scares me.
cochino.
I've never
He's gross.
ever met somebody like him.
So she doesn't bathe. She shits her pants. So she doesn't bathe. She shits her pants and would wear diapers. Okay, maybe I made up the part about the diapers, but if anyone finds out if she does wear diapers or if she starts wearing diapers, then it wouldn't fucking surprise me. I mean, she looks like the type of person who'd be wearing like a tens, like the same adult diapers that emo Howling Wolf would wear. The diapers. The diapers.
Everything I do doesn't have any like planning. Like I do everything on a whim. Everything. It's actually a problem. My family
Ew.
hates him. You guys hate him.
We know everybody hates him for what he does to you. God damn, this rabbit hole goes deeper and deeper. This rabbit hole is deeper than I thought. It's like we're going into Wonderland. Or, ugh.
And he'd make me feel guilty about that. Like, it's because of you. Like, you that they talk about me. You ruined my fucking life. You fucked me over worse than, like, Delphine or whatever. How am I gonna go back? Like,
Yeah. Again, honestly, I'm pretty sure she'll probably start wearing diapers soon. I mean, she's a nasty bitch. She's a really nasty bitch. She's just disgusting altogether. Physically and psychologically, she is disgusting. And if it starts coming out that she does shit herself or that she wears adult diapers, then that would probably... I mean, basically, you'd be... Then again, I'd say she's better off wearing adult diapers than whatever expensive panties she squanders her paychecks on. This is the same woman who had sex with a homeless guy. A fucking homeless guy.
after all this, like, I'm pretty sure he's gonna hate my guts too. And I hate going to that part of town, like, in the house. It's just very, like, white trash part of town. Like,
oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Most of that money goes to food. Most of that money goes to engorging herself on camera. Most of that money goes to engorging herself on camera. This bitch makes a lot of empty promises that she never keeps. She's like Shani. She is so much like Shani in almost every way. She might be a precursor to Shani.
white trash isn't about class. There are people, poor people, who are very, still, you know, have, like, their dignity and, like, grace about them.
It's the fact that they paid her. The other, yes, Platty. Shani pays for, like, a super chat shout out. Like, I pay for shout outs from AP and Rogue the Internet Man, even though AP acknowledges and watches my shit. But especially my videos on Adrastia, he acknowledges that I make videos on Adrastia.
White trash is a state of mind.
Exactly.
It's not about him being popular. I don't know how you guys think it is, but I've seen the comments. She can't handle it. She's gonna be jealous. More of a...
Also, didn't Shani say she wanted to have sex with Chantel Marie?
bitterness. Because I've seen a side of him that he's trying to make people not see. No, he wouldn't be able to access it, Gail, with a ladder.
Yeah.
It's really hard.
Yeah. I'm not talking about Nadir. I'm talking about the homeless guy that she talked about in one of her mukbang videos. It's the one where she said he kind of tasted homeless.
But he'd have to go up the ladder to this balcony on the first level, then up like to the one up there.
I am so glad this bitch doesn't have kids. I am so glad that she doesn't have any kids.
And there's netting. He wouldn't be able to get in through my window. His probation officer was on speaker once, and he was like, who's heard me laughing, he's like, is that a woman in the background? And he was like, kind of sounded concerned that there was a woman there. He was like, does she know about, like, Delphine? And I was like, that's when I was like, who's that? But I didn't say anything because I kind of didn't want to know. Like, I just wanted to live in denial because I was having fun. And I shouldn't slick his hair back.
Good.
I like his hair like that.
Good.
See, like, I can't help it. Maybe just the way he'll say, like, hey, you know, like the way he'll talk to me. Like, it's just reminds me of, like, any man who's ever yelled at me in my life. It just, like, makes me feel bad.
Yeah, she shouldn't have cats. She shouldn't have pets to begin with.
God.
Kind of like how Amberlynn Reed shouldn't have a puppy. Because she doesn't take care of that puppy. Just like Amberlynn Reed, she shouldn't have a puppy either. Night 4. Ew. Alright, let's just take a look at this.
In the YouTube algorithm, the people are represented by 3 separate yet equally important groups. The one that creates, the one that views, and the one that just can't help but react.
No, Platty, she can't handle criticism. Just like Shani. Just like every lolcow we've covered so far.
Under Title 17, I am a member of an elite squad, also known as the Special Viewers Unit. These are the stories.
Who's here? Hold on 1 second.
Do 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 do. Oh, this is the one where the cops came in. Oh no, not that one.
Guys, I have to go for now.
Oh, this was the one where she got swatted, right? Where she got arrested for the cocaine? Yeah, I could see a lot of similarities between, at least, God, I hope she didn't. No. So this was this part where she got arrested, right?
I have to go for now. I have something to do, but I'll be back, okay?
My bro! I'm betting,
I'm just gonna wrap it up. I have to fill out, like, something.
you know, I'm betting that the cops had to holler in an ambulance. But then again, she's probably too short.
People were calling because of the,
Cocaine?
what I talked about last night.
Are you talking about the cocaine?
So,
Cocaine's a hell of a drug, by the way.
I'll be back, okay? So let me get situated. Calm down.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was, you know, I don't usually cover Chantel Marie on my channel. I usually stay far away from that because, again, it wouldn't feel right because I'm working on doing my own shit with my own cows. I mean, for instance, I'm more focused on Mary at this point, but again, we're going to get to Mary soon. Do.
It's not funny, but so, I'm sure you saw the cops. I feel like just like not doing live streams, maybe just like just doing videos. What community post?
Oh. That is a major oof.
I'm okay. I had to do a report. Actually, what I'm gonna do is my fault for oversharing. I want to try not to overshare. They want me to call if like you anything suspicious, anything like you call us, we'll come right away.
Oof. That's a major oof, right? That is a major oof. I mean, goddamn. Chantel, you really screwed the pooch on this one. Diet Coke. And there's another tell. Trying to brush it off. Looking to her side. Looking around like, that's another tell.
I don't know who called, they don't say. Yeah.
Oof.
I do share too much, guys, so I apologize for that. Well, obviously, people, yeah, sharing something like that, people are gonna call the cops. But the cop was like, something like this happens.
God damn that wide angle. God damn it. I think she's much lighter. To me, I think she's much lighter than Shani. I mean, we all seen Shani, right? We've all seen how big Shani is. It's like Shani's like Jabba the Hutt compared to Amberlynn Reed. I mean, and Chantel Marie.
You need to call us and like not share online, like it's true, like maybe a story time if it was like something that happened like in the past. Do you know what I mean? But it's not something that happened in the past.
Okay, I'm just getting a little bored with Chantel. Let's move on to someone I've been recommended. This is if you don't know who this chick is, she's truthfully Trisha. She's an interesting one. This bitch was on Dr. Phil for numbers of reasons. I think one of those reasons were acting out against her ex-husband.
Hey, what's up, you guys? It's me, Trisha. I was thinking about something and I wanted to share it with you. It doesn't work that way.
And again, I can see the tells between these people. There's a lot of tells. And I mean a whole lot of tells. Oh shit, you could tell me stories about this person? Oh shit.
Doesn't work that way.
I've never seen anyone act like... Okay, then again, I know I've seen a lot of people act like this. And yes, denial can be an ugly thing. And it's staring right at me in the face.
Why is it that you have an idea and you put something out there, and if somebody doesn't like it, they're literally
damn.
trying to find...
Oh yeah, I think I've heard about that part where she tries to like play the victim and act like, oh, woe is me. Yeah, we all know that part.
Everything and anything. I really think I'm really concerned about the well-being of Nikki Rev. Now I'm going to go into it like this. I was in a really bad place many years ago. Many years ago, I wasn't in a good situation. Many years ago, you guys saw me as I destructed in front of you. And
we know. You were cutting up your ex-husband's baseball card collection, and you were basically having a temper tantrum like a fucking child, and you're still bringing that shit up. Stop it.
Unfortunately, that's what a lot of people like to watch. A lot of people like to watch people self-destruct because they want to think that their lives aren't so bad. So if they...
Oh yeah, I remember that. I've heard about that part. I think I've seen a few clips of that. But again, it's not something to go into. But then again, this bitch, she is basically one of the shittiest manipulators I've ever seen. I mean, she might be even a shittier person. She might be as shitty as a person as Shani and Chantel. At least she went on Dr. Phil and got infamous.
Watch somebody else destruct, it takes away from their life. And I'm seeing what's happening with Nikki Rev, and this woman is pushing her over the edge. Having babies and postpartum depression is real.
This is why you should always come. This is why I should have you on my shows, because you have a lot of stories about these people. And honestly, I would be lost without you, Reality Check. I would be lost without you. I mean, Monday I did a half-assed job covering one of these videos of hers. But I'm glad I have you here to fill me in.
Postpartum psychosis is real, and I'm not saying that Nikki Rev has postpartum psychosis, but I want you guys to take a closer look into
Full frontal boobies. Oh, so she did a Shani where she flashed her floppy tits in front of people.
mental health and things like that of people who have gone through some things. So it doesn't take a lot for someone to say something to push someone over the edge.
Oh, Trishalicious. Oh my God. Trishalicious. She is a piece of shit. I mean, god damn. I've never seen a more abusive mother I've never seen a much worse mother than Shani. But Trishalicious, she comes close. How would I describe Trishalicious? Okay, I'll just describe her in a way that I can do what I can do as my best. Trishalicious to me is basically Playmate Tessie's future self. That's all I can say.
And I'm saying this, the fact that it doesn't...
I'm pretty sure you've heard about Playmate Tessie. Reality Check. I'm pretty sure you've heard about Playmate Tessie. You know, the chick who mocked a cancer patient on a live stream, who filmed her father having an argument with his other daughter, and is basically an overall shitty person.
Doesn't work that way.
Who was also on Dr. Phil.
Where, how do I put this? Simply put, YouTube is an outlet. YouTube is an outlet for many people to reach out.
Same here. Actually, that's what my channel is usually based around now. That's why I've dedicated most of my streams is to train wrecks like these people. I mean, honestly, it's kind of sad that that's basically what my channel is going to become like. I mean, then again, it's a fresh reminder on what not to do on the internet, what not to be on the internet. But it is what it is. I mean, at least I have people to join me along this roller coaster. Sorry.
Out and ask for help. YouTube is an outlet, and I support Nikki Rev, and I love Nikki Rev because she supported me, and she's going through some difficult times in her life, and all she wants is friends. All she wants is a group of people.
Playmate Trishalicious. Oh my god. Wait, did Trishalicious really mock a cancer patient, or are we just combining the two of them? Honestly, I wouldn't be fucking surprised if Trishalicious ends up on Dr. Phil. Because, again, Dr. Phil is basically a safe haven. Dr. Phil is basically a safe haven for train wrecks like this bitch.
You can watch her channel. This is just sad that a group of women are bullying a mom, that are bullying a woman who she just wants a channel. And whether right or wrong or what have you,
And I'm a walking hair dye.
her emotions are real. She's a real person. And sometimes that's all that we have is just our phone to reach out. Maybe that's all that she has. Just saying.
What?
And so this particular woman who's on the internet, who lives in a really big house, has obviously nothing else better to do with her time, is going after people and going after people and going after people. And the real question is why?
Holy
So,
fuck.
I see these posts.
Holy fuck. Wow. Just wow. Oh my god. Just wow. Yep. Are we sure that Trisha Licious isn't a variant of Playmate Tessie? Because she sounds, I mean, honestly, God, thank God Playmate Tessie doesn't have any kids. But then again, she has her cat that she refers to as her daughter. Which I'm pretty sure she doesn't really take care of that much. But then again, wouldn't it be surprising if Trisha Licious ended up on Dr. Phil and kept spouting saying that 1 billion people watch me and I have 1 billion followers?
From this person, and it's like, oh hey, it's like, how can you go and say this person is, how can you go and harass a person,
Ouch.
take out fake charges on a person, like fake charges, like the stalker that does that?
Oh no, don't forget Mary. Don't forget Mary. And Shanny. And Shannon's. Don't forget Mary or Shannon's. I mean, and Christine. Don't forget Christine. Because there are a lot of train wrecks on this platform that even I don't know the names of. And it kind of is weird and funny at the same time. But then again, it's curiosity that gets me. But surely,
How can you impersonate someone else? And then obviously you know that Nikki Rev is going through.
yeah, Trisha Licious would definitely go on Dr. Phil. And I'm pretty sure the ex-husband will probably go on there too. You know, just to point out some of the flaws.
A mental health crisis, and you're trying to push her over the edge. This woman is trying to
Sorry, I just need to...
really harm Nikki Rev. I know what she's done to me. I know what that woman has done to me, my stalker. Hi, Bree Bree. And I was about to go to sleep, and I can't go to sleep with this on my mind.
I don't give a damn about my reputation.
This other woman who's been stalking us literally has a problem.
I don't give a damn about my bad reputation. Sorry.
So she finds things about people and she gets obsessed and she does everything that she can because it's her power and control, but all she does, and I'm really concerned about what's happening. I don't want to add super chats. I'm not here for this anymore. I don't want to vlog every day, every night, because that's just not my thing anymore. I'm not staying at home, putting makeup on my face for nothing anymore. I'm living a real life.
Yeah. We heard this before. We've heard this oh, this is not my life anymore. I'm beyond internet drama and all that shit. And yet you're still on here. Yet you're still doing this shit. I mean, honestly, do you really think it's going to be that easy for people to forget all the crazy shit you did? Excuse me. And I'm still learning more about what you are as a person. But then again, what I see in front of me is a person who is in complete denial that they are shitty, who just wants to forget about what happened in the past because, again, it's all in the past. Well, I don't know if you know this, truthfully, Trisha, but the past has a way of coming back. Platy, I hope your name is not Mary too, because it's bad enough. Because we don't want. Because the name Mary also has been ruined by someone named Mary, and I'm talking about Adrazia, which we will look into next.
And I'm respecting everyone's privacy, and I'm not posting everything that I'm doing anymore. But in Nikki Rev's defense, I'm reaching out because it doesn't work that way. You can't stalk somebody and then take out fake charges and then tell her after posting picture after picture after picture of her, you're pushing her over the edge. You know, Nikki Rev is battling with her mental health, with her sobriety, with everything after having 2 children and going through her life. This is where internet bullying happens. This is where it's turning out really badly.
Look, I get it. I don't know who this Nikki Rev is. I don't want to know who she is. I just, we're not talking about Nikki Rev. We're talking about you, truthfully, Trisha. We're talking about all the fucked up things you said and done in your past. And why do you feel the need to want to talk about someone else who might also want to live her life? But again.
And I implore upon you, those of you who support me and my channel and my recovery, that you please support Nikki Rev right now, because she's the target of a deranged individual. And this deranged individual has gone after me, continues to go after me every day, but I choose to ignore it because now I'm stronger, and whatever she does, the same song and dance, see, this is what they do. They impersonate someone, and then they email each other, and then they take screenshots, and then they edit things.
Exactly. I mean, yeah. Speaking of which, Platy, speaking of Chris Chan, did you didn't catch the, speaking of Chris Chan, there's a letter he wrote to Noel and his attorney, which I think it's just like an insanity plea, but the whole letter is him saying that he's Jesus Christ. Oh, Draven, I'm so glad you're here. This is truthfully Trisha. She's a bit of a nutter. She's been on Dr. Phil for having an emotional meltdown. She was the one who cut up her ex-husband's possessions, and she's kind of weird.
And then they run around and say, oh no, I'm a victim. And I tried to tell the authorities that, but the authorities are like, get a job. We don't have time to watch YouTube all day long. Nobody understands the YouTube mafia.
YouTube mafia?
YouTube gang, because mafia is too something of a word. Too higher class. than a gang. So a gang of women who have nothing else to do all day long decide to target another YouTube by slandering, defaming, you name it. Many years ago,
You did the
I
same.
let that bother me so bad. And these people, they change their avatars, they change their it's a thing. They do it all the time. That's their job every day, to be a professional freaking troll.
Sorry, I just 2 points. Sorry.
Truth be told, you can have the biggest house, you can have all the things, and I mean all the things, but when you're lonely and
Exactly. That's what I was saying, Platty. I mean, it went, but then again, I could see Shani doing the same thing too. I could, if she ever gets arrested again, and they charge her on the abuse, not just on the child abuse or the child neglect, but on past instances of, well, sexual assault on Rev for taking advantage of him when he was wet-brained. I could see that happening. I could see that. I mean, it's probably still happening to this day. I mean, we all know Shani's a sick woman. We all know damn well that she can get away, she can do anything she wants with Rev. And we all know Rev is too brain damaged to even give consent.
inside your house, doesn't matter. And there's no consequence or repercussion for these people doing that. This deranged woman who wants to put a diaper on her bird contacted CPS on.
I wouldn't be fucking surprised if she did review dildos for her OnlyFans. I mean, yes, this bitch has an OnlyFans, and I'm pretty sure the OnlyFans is, of course, I'm pretty sure that's what she meant when she was talking about be her better self or something. Yeah, because she doesn't need a man to pleasure her since she's got a dildo that she can review on her OnlyFans. I'm pretty sure that's her OnlyFans. She's having a dildo up her snatch. Her.
Another YouTuber, and you say, well, Trisha, that's not your business. It is, and I'll tell you why.
Exactly, Platty. It's all what the fuck we're going on. This is. Why do you think I titled the stream "Here We Go"? Because again, that's basically my thought process. Oh shit! Here we go again. Because it's funny to say that shit. Here we go again.
Nikki Rev has supported me ever since I began my channel. And when I walked away, when I finally felt like, you know what, I'm over my addiction to YouTube, I'm over my addiction to social media, I feel good in my life.
Really? Really? Then why the fuck are you on here? Why the fuck are you doing this live stream? Shouldn't you be focused on, I don't know, bettering yourself? I don't know, doing your exercises and doing that shit? I mean, you got your baby, the puppy.
I don't need this anymore. And as soon as I walk away...
Then walk away! Go! Live your life! Don't be bringing that shit here!
Parrot Face goes after Nikki Rev, and she files false charges. Here's this mom.
Yeah.
Who's just trying to have her own channel, trying to have her own YouTube presence. And every day
Yes.
this deranged woman
Here I go again on my own. Yes. I'm like, here we go again. No, here we go again with this craziness. You know, that should be, this should be, I should change it to WTF Wednesdays.
Won't stop. And there's only so much a person can take.
Yeah.
And I'm reaching out, and I hope, Nikki Rev, if you're watching me, please, please, please don't let this woman win. And I say that.
This kind of sounds like, with, you know how Shani kept talking about Britney Spears and Rev wanted to talk about it too? The whole cancel culture bullshit. Yeah. Yeah, that's what.
With the conviction of, please don't let her get the best of you, Nikki Rev. This woman, she's very jealous and insecure, and she's very, 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 very deranged. She watches your vlogs, and she writes down every minute of every second, and somewhere along the way, I don't care if people don't like me anymore, because I'm really beyond that. I've really grown, and I don't need the approval of others anymore.
Yeah, can't stop, won't stop with them things. You know what I mean? No, I mean. Crazy lokes.
But what I do need are adult women to say, hey, that behavior is not enough. Because with
I'm also going to have to, one of these days I'm going to have to look into Ashley Hatcher. If you don't know who Ashley Hatcher is, I'm pretty sure AP, you know the whole cave bitch thing? The cave bitch?
social media now, social media is a thing. Many years ago, it was not.
Oh, yes. Yeah, definitely yes. She is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Many years ago, social media was like, oh, social media. But now that with COVID happening, the social distancing, being contactless, we're all Zoom, we're all this, we're all that. So social media bullying is a huge thing.
Cancel culture's a huge
And
thing.
it wasn't just me and all these people against me because I've grown from that situation, but now there are other people.
Then why are you bringing it up? Then how come you're bringing it up? If you claim to be beyond this shit, then how come you still bring it up? That's what doesn't make any sense to me. If you claim that you're over this shit, then why are you still talking about it? Maybe it's because you want the attention. You're starved for attention. You're basically doing the same thing Shani does. Saying, stop paying attention to me. And then you say stupid shit to get people to pay attention to you.
There are other people who are now in my shoes that have to deal with the similar effects of these same people. And it's got to stop before something turns really bad. It's no one else's business to judge, and I was wrong many years ago.
Wait, whoa.
I was in a very bad situation.
Whoa, yes, I know. She's becoming, Ashley Hatcher is becoming full werewolf. I mean, she has rejected Ashley Hatcher. I know who Ashley Hatcher is. I watched Adonis Paul streams, so I know about the cave bitch.
And I reacted very badly. And the consequences and repercussions that I lived through since then have really shaped me to be the woman who I am today. Now, I'm not proud of my past, and not many people are, but I can definitely say that I've learned from it, and this is what I've learned.
Cave Doug. Yeah, listen to what Corky says. Get over it. You've been doing this shit for years. You've been going at this for years. You're just like Shani. You're just like Shani saying the same thing. I'm going to focus on myself. I'm going to focus on bettering myself. A few hours later, why aren't people talking about me anymore? You see what this person says, and then tries to go on this trolling campaign to try and get people's channels flagged by showing their floppy tits on camera.
That for us to grow and to be competent individuals that are afforded opportunities to be something more than who we are right now, and that's just sitting in our room talking to ourselves, getting out into society and really do things, because right now America is in a crisis. Social media is one of the only things that we have, and the only way that we can reach out, and depression and mental health and things.
Blah, blah, fucking blah. Get over it, bitch. Dude, this has got to be one of the dumbest Karens I've ever seen. Then again, I've seen a lot of dumber Karens on this platform. You know what I can do for you guys? I can do this. Fuck, truthfully, Trisha. She's just a whole mess of crazy. This is the main attraction, folks. This is my main attraction. I know it's not right, but again, this bitch is my main attraction.
So here's the thing.
Yes. You know who I'm talking about. Yes, let's move on to our next subject. I'll give you a hint.
Miramax Films is proud to present one of the most celebrated motion pictures of the year. The winner of the 1994 Palme d'Or, the best picture of the Cannes Film Festival.
Come on, let's get in character. Why are you so interested in Big Man's wife? Well, he's going out of town in Florida, and he asked me if I'd take care of her while he's gone. Take care of her? No, man. Just show her a good time, make sure she don't get lonely. Girl. You see, this is a moral test of oneself.
I do believe Marcellus, my husband, your boss, told you to take me out and do whatever I wanted.
Whether or not you can maintain loyalty.
Night of the fight, you may feel a slight sting. Pride only hurts, it never helps. In the fifth, your ass goes down.
I have to say, play with matches, you get burned.
We should have shotguns for this kind of deal.
We're in a lot of danger, aren't we?
I'm prepared to scour the earth for that moment.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration? Get down, get down.
You got a corpse in a car, mine's a head in the garage. Take me to it.
Don't you hate that?
Hey, what?
Uncomfortable silences.
Starring Mary Barone.
Mary Barone. Mary Barone. Mary Barone. Mary Barone. Mary Barone.
Mary Barone.
Mary and Mary.
Mary
Barone.
Die, you mother!
In a new film by Adonis Paul.
In a new film from Adonis Paul.
Sulk.
Sulk Fiction.
Yeah, we are at that point. Yes, we are at the moment of truth. Everyone, get your mayo ready. Everybody, get your potatoes ready. Because we are going to be looking at someone we all loathe. Get your mayonnaise bottles ready. Because it is time to look at Adrastia, princess of the gutter, mayo head. Potato, small potato, small potato, small potato, something, potato, small potato. I'm sorry, I don't have the potato song. I don't know if AP has like an archive of it, but I would like to have like a clip of the potato theme.
So here's the thing. I understand that other YouTubers use my videos.
She's talking about me.
That doesn't mean you have to watch them. If you stopped watching their videos, maybe they would take the hint that you would like them to stop watching mine.
Bitch! Bitch! You're not gonna tell me to stop watching your shit. Dude, AP is giving me the go-ahead to use your videos now. Dude, AP's done with your shit. Lois Lopez is done with your shit. JJ is done with your shit. Virgie's done with your shit. You got me in Hatman. You still got me in Hatman. And yet you don't say Hatman is harassing you. And you don't say I'm harassing you.
I don't know what else to say about that. When I don't like watching somebody,
I know you don't.
Stop watching them. Now, it took me a little bit to get
You still watch them.
You know, the first couple of months that this was happening, I couldn't stop myself from watching the videos that were made about me. But now...
Dude, you're still doing it right now! Why else do you leave dislikes on my streams about you? Why else would you go on a warpath trying to false flag channels?
I haven't watched a video from any of y'all in like 2 months, at least. I have no interest in it. Your videos upset me. They trigger me.
Oh.
You know they do. You're doing it purposely to hurt me. So why would I watch them?
Exactly. She should know better not to go after Hatman. But Hatman keeps blocking her in the comment. Well, actually, no. She blocks every time Hatman tries to leave a comment in the chat. She blocks him. Hold on. Good night, Mom. Sorry. Sorry about that.
If my videos trigger you and hurt you, the only
I think this is about you, Reality Check. I think this is about you. I think she's saying this to you. Or actually, no.
logical thing to do is to stop watching them. If you're watching TV and you see a TV show that you really don't like, are you going to keep watching it or are you going to change the channel?
Oh, we're going to keep watching it.
Very, very easy to change the channel.
No, bitch. No, bitch. I'm going to continue watching your videos. I'm going to continue watching your shit. Because, again, I'm basically the only one who's giving you attention at this point. I'm basically the only one who will pay attention to your bullshit. And I'm basically doing AP's work for you. I'm doing Virgie's work. I'm doing JJ's work. I'm doing Royce Lopez's work for you. Because, again, they've moved on to other people. Face it, bitch. You're yesterday's news. You're basically You're ousted. Gasuba is already taking your place, and there's also Lauren Pritchard. You're done.
It's much harder to take the show off of the air because you don't agree with it. Sorry.
I know.
In America, and
oh yeah, I know, but yeah, I get it. Yeah, I know. That's what I was talking about on a Sunday when I did my Mary stream. I mean, wow, the fact that she said that shit to you. I mean, god damn it. You know, as much as I hate Adrazia, it's bad enough that she tries to go after my friends like you. Reality check, because I consider you as a friend, reality check. You know what I mean? I consider you as a really great friend.
I know you're not in America, you're in Australia. In America, we have freedom of speech. We have the freedom to have a YouTube channel, to speak our mind, to say what we want. And it doesn't give you the right to...
Dude, we shared the same cow. We can share Adrazia. As a matter of fact, we could do it together. We can roast her together.
Obsessively stalk and harass in an attempt to make me go away just because you don't agree with me.
Nobody is wanting you to go away, Mary. Nobody wants you to go away. At least I don't want you to go away. I want you to continue making these videos so that I can have better coverage. Because, again, who will I laugh at if you're gone? Lord knows that Goat Lady Gasuba ain't doing the trick. I mean, honestly. Oh, she won't like you. She doesn't like anyone who talks shit about her. I mean, even if you try to act nice and try to be helpful to her, if you leave a nice comment to her, she'll block you instantly because, again, she doesn't like it when people challenge her limited worldview because, again, she is that petty.
For almost a year,
We know.
y'all have been harassing me. Harassing my friends. Insisting that I'm a murderer.
Murderer! I feel the need. Oh, come on. You know damn well I'm gonna bring this shit up. You know goddamn well I'm gonna do this. Fuck it.
Potatoes, small 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 potatoes on the moon. Small potatoes, potatoes, small 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 potatoes on the moon. Small potatoes in the sea. Small potatoes take a bath.
Yes, the small potato song. Every time I hear that small potato song, I keep thinking of Mary because, again, but this is what I think of Mary. Well, technically you are, actually, no, you're an accomplice to murder, Mary. By the way, Widow's Son, every time Mary will bring up the murderer, I will keep playing this.
Oh! Mary, why are you doing that to me? You were my best friend.
I'm sorry. I had to do it so me and Kenneth could be together.
You were sleeping with my fiancé?
Yes, I've been sleeping with him But it's only because you want me to hurt myself. You were trying to push me to hurt myself by having cerebral palsy, making me sad every day.
No!
No! And now you have to die. No!
Yeah!
Yes! No! Yes! Why is there a cat in here? That's Smokey! That's my cat and I love him! That's why I had to kill him like everything I love. Why are my dogs in here? I'm not a murderer. You'll die in that hole from exposure. I didn't do it! I didn't do anything!
We all do.
No!
Yes!
You made me do this! You made me do this by being engaged to the man that I love! Hey, that's not right! I'm sorry I didn't have my pooping bowl! No! Now that you're gonna be gone, I can poop anywhere I want! Please don't poop in my balls! How am I gonna fill in this hole? God damn it, stupid fucking woman, use a shovel! I already jumped the bitch, you can't get rid of the body!
Yeah!
But sweetheart, we don't have a shovel! Oh, hell! Get in the truck, I'm going to Walmart! Remember, this was self-defense because you were trying to get me to hurt myself! Bye!
You see, Adrasia? That's why we call you a murderer.
You know who has not contacted me this year?
Hold on.
Me. For almost a year, y'all have been harassing me, harassing my friends, insisting that I'm a murderer.
An accomplice to murder. You were an accomplice, Mary. But then again, Reality Check knows that you told Kenneth to get rid of Roberta.
You know who has not contacted me this year? The police. If y'all have so much proof, so much evidence, you know 100% fact, I am a murderer. Why hasn't the police contacted me yet?
Because you lied to the police and said that you were the victim and they believed you. Because the police were trying to find a way to lock Kenneth McBride up, and you provided them the incentive to do so. And of course, Mary, the reason why no one's contacting the police because they enjoy the fact that you react to these comments saying that you helped bury a potato.
Why? Why? 9 months. You have said you have proof. You have undeniable evidence. You were there. You were motherfucking in that house. You know exactly what happened. So why haven't the police contacted me yet? Why am...
Mary, do I really need to recite that quote by Rafik Eller? Do I really need to do it? Reality Check. You want me to recite the words of the prosecutor? You want me to do it? Because I will do it. Because, of course, we all know I will do it, right? Come on. Mary, you know this. Yes. I sometimes wonder if the bloody teddy bear is the one she posed with in her Lolita photos she took for Kenneth. Oh yes. Oh my God. Don't get me started on the Lolita photos. I really don't want to see that. I mean, oh my God. I am so glad I wasn't there during the Mary stream. I mean, yes, I will recite it. I shall recite it. You know what Rafik Eller said, Mary? You know what she said? You know what he said, the prosecutor? I'll tell you what he said. I will recite it. The defense attorney. Go for it. If he was a loaded gun, to quote Rafik Eller, if he was a loaded gun, she pulled the trigger. If he was a loaded gun, she pulled the trigger. There you go, Mary. Pull that trigger, Mary. Pull it! You sent emails to Kenneth telling him to get rid of Roberta. So basically, you did pull the trigger. With your words, with your constant nagging, telling him repeatedly, constantly saying, get rid of her! Get rid of her! Get rid of her! And he did so by strangling her to death. And you helped him bury that body. You and Kenneth went to Walmart to purchase the shovel to bury her in the backyard. You were just about as responsible for that woman's death as Kenneth.
Am I not in jail?
Because they didn't have any evidence pitting you to the murder.
Is this jail? No, it's not. This is an apartment. This isn't jail, is it?
And also, you ran away before they can even prosecute you. They didn't have to prosecute you. They didn't have to prosecute you for that murder. Your testimony, or the fact that you lied to the police, saying that it was all Kenneth. It was all Kenneth. And also, let's not forget that Kenneth basically took the fall for you. Kenneth was the one that took the fall for you.
Leave. I can walk out and go and do whatever the fuck I want because I'm not in jail, am I? Why am I not in jail if I murdered somebody? Y'all have evidence. You have a video of it. You have so much proof.
Yep. Exactly, reality check. Exactly. You guys were arguing in the truck for 4 fucking months. You've been demanding Kenneth to get rid of Roberta. I mean, and 5 weeks after, when the judge deliberately sentenced him to life. I mean, dude, the jury was so hell-bent on wanting to get rid of Kenneth. The jury was so hell-bent on wanting him executed. But the judge was being a complete idiot and decided to have him serve life, which, dude, honestly, it should have been quick. That dumb judge, he should have just went with the death sentence or had him on death row for 10 years before they decide to give him the chair.
And yet the police have done nothing. It's almost as if you don't know what you know. Or you don't know what you don't know.
All right, see you later, Platty. See you later, Platty. I'll talk to you on Friday, I think.
It's almost as if the police know that there is no case against me because I didn't kill anybody and the murderer of Roberta Laws has been in prison.
They didn't have to convict you because you lied to the police. You lied to them and said it was all Kenneth. But then again, Kenneth basically took the fall for it.
For over a decade. Fuck you people. You don't get to harass me.
Hold on. For 4 months. For 4 months, you and Kenneth kept arguing on wanting to get rid of Roberta. And it came to a boiling point where he eventually snapped. Tired of the nagging. And did it anyways. While you waited in the truck. Yes, the DA.
For the rest of my life. Because you think that is a miscarriage of justice. No, if it's a miscarriage...
Yes, it is a miscarriage of justice. He was supposed to be he's supposed to be dead. Yes, it is a miscarriage it is a miscarriage of justice because Kenneth McBride was supposed to be executed for Roberta's murder. He's supposed to be dead. But the judge was so fucking stupid that he gave him life in prison. When the jury deliberately voted for the death sentence.
Miscarriage of justice, then you try to get justice. You go to the police.
No, you go to the DA, dumbass.
You file lawsuits. You say, look, we believe this woman has done this and we want it investigated. Nobody has ever fucking investigated me. Y'all just keep harassing, accusing.
Because it's funny. Because it's funny to call you a murderer. Actually, no, it's not that funny, but it's funny because it's the fact that you react to it. It's not the fact that... Because we know that you'll react to it and have a meltdown over it. Actually, no. For some people, it's funny. For others, it's not. It's the fact that you lied about it. You lied about not being involved in that woman's death. You lied about the fact that you didn't nag at Kenneth to get rid of Roberta.
Being all up in my shit. But the police aren't. The police don't give a fuck, do they? How many times have y'all called them? How many times have you...
We don't call the police because it's not worth the effort to have you locked up. We just like to see you suffer because you deserve it. You deserve to be punished for what you did but we're just letting karma take care of you. We're letting karma work its magic on you. I'm sorry.
Reported me. How many times have y'all asked them to reopen the case and they told you no? Because you don't...
Well, Minka, it's because she kind of went through a psych eval and they didn't feel the need to try her for the murder. And of course, Kenneth was the one who took the fall for it. Kenneth volunteered to take the fall for everything. Because Kenneth didn't want to see Mary locked up with him. Kenneth didn't want to see Mary serving a life sentence. So he decided to take the fall.
You don't know what evidence is going to come up when the case is actually reopened. If they actually reopen the case, and they have a case about what Kenneth McBride did to Mary Barone, a lot of fucking evidence is going to come up that nobody ever saw before.
Dude, you guys were having sex. You guys were role-playing. The Lolita costume. The teddy bear. Everything. I'm sorry, yeah. I don't know how AP puts up with this. I didn't know how AP put up with this shit. I mean, honestly, how does anyone put up with her? It's appalling to hear her say this shit. and not feel any remorse about it. The body language. There is no emotion in her eyes. The aggressive tone. You could tell that she's guilty just by the aggressive tone. How she's being so defensive. You could tell that that is someone who is guilty.
Because there was never a case about it before. Everything regarding me was taken out of the Roberta Laws trial.
Except for the part where Eller said, fuck it, I'll say it again. If he was a loaded gun, she pulled the trigger. I will say it again, Mary, because I know you like to repeat yourself all the goddamn time. If he was a loaded gun, she pulled the trigger.
Everything regarding me would be put back if it went back to trial, and no jury and no judge in this United States would put me in jail with the evidence of what Kenneth actually did. Y'all don't have the evidence of what he did. The police do. So when you...
Well, you lied to the police. And you basically based it on Silence of the fucking Lambs. Sorry. You lied to the police. So you lied to the police and said it was all Kenneth. Kenneth did this. Kenneth murdered Roberta. Kenneth. You didn't want to omit to the part where you nagged at Kenneth to get rid of Roberta.
You call them and you tell them bullshit, and they go look back at the files and say, well, it looks like she was beat pretty badly. We have these emails here of him lying to her when they first met and giving a fake name. Why would he give a fake name if he was a decent, respectable human being? Why did he...
We're not siding with Kenneth, you dumb bitch. We hate the guy. We want him dead. We're mad because he's supposed to be dead instead of serving life in prison. I mean, if you murder someone, then honestly, you don't deserve to live or breathe the same oxygen as us. You deserve to be burning in hell if you murder someone. And Kenneth should be 6 feet under. Kenneth's soul should be in the lake of fire instead of serving a life sentence.
Give a fake name? Why was he out looking for another girlfriend while having a girlfriend at home? None of that makes any goddamn sense. And I'm tired of being called a murderer. You want to call me a murderer? You need to take me to court.
No, bitch. No, you dumb, fat, ugly bitch. We like calling you a murderer because we know you react to it. We know goddamn well that you are a murderer because, again, you told Kenneth to get rid of Roberta. However, the fact that we have no evidence... Actually, no, the emails are evidence. The emails, but they didn't feel the need to put you in jail because they wanted to find an excuse to have Kenneth locked up forever. Excuse me, and you provide the incentive. Oh shit.
The police need to contact me. Something needs to fucking happen. Because I'm not going to spend the rest of my life being called a murderer for a crime I did not commit, was never tried for, never accused of, never incarcerated for. Never. If you want something done, if you think I killed somebody and you have so much proof and all these videos and all this evidence, take it to the goddamn police. But leave me alone unless you do, because from this point, if the police never contact me, that means that you never actually cared that much about getting justice for Roberta Laws, because if you cared so much, you would be contacting the motherfucking police daily.
Oh, we care about that justice. Why do you think I'm so hell-bent on wanting to sell Justice for Potato merch? Why do you think I'm so hell-bent on wanting to make Justice for Potato a thing? I care. I care so much. Yes, I agree. Also, oh, hey, happy birthday, Corgi. Happy birthday, Corgi. I mean,
oh, I want justice. I care so much about justice for this woman that I never knew and never cared about and I'm now calling a potato. You don't want justice.
oh, she's talking to me. Oh my God. You called her a potato first, Mary. You called her a potato. You're the one who called her the potato. Here, let me find that. Let me find that. Sorry. Where is it? You're the one that called her that, not us. Justice for Potato. Mary, I could bring up this little snippet. Hold on. Not this one. Not this one. Not that one. Nope. Talk fiction. Justice for Potato. You're the one who had that whole Justice for Potato thing. Not us. Justice for Potato. Dude. The reason why we called Roberta Potato is because you called her the potato first. Not us. You called her the potato. So we're just going by what you say. Fuck, where is that potato video? The one where the audio recording. I have it somewhere. I mean, I have it somewhere on my channel. I have it somewhere. Doo-doo-doo-doo. I was MFD'd. Sorry if I'm... Here it is. Here. The reason why we call it is this.
I helped hide a body. I was helping him hide her body. I was guilty of murder. They did not find my DNA. They did not find my fingerprints. They did not find me.
That's why you're not in jail. They didn't find your fingerprints. They didn't find you. You helped hide the body, Mary.
Yes, I did what he told me to do to earn his trust. So I was guilty of murder. Anything that I did afterwards, I just murdered a woman. And he had already murdered somebody else and shown me her body. I was okay with it. And as soon as I got away, I went to the police.
Wait, what? Mary beat her Mima? Oh, yeah. I think Aunt Kathy talked about that one when she was on Dave Wave's, Dave Wave.
And I pretended I got away. I went to the police. And I pretended I told them everything. All of you are saying that you just want justice for Roberta. You just want people to know the truth. You just want justice for a potato. Truth. You just want justice for a potato.
Mary, you're the one who called her a potato, not us. We just repeated what you said. You called her the potato.
But you want justice for her. Why would I not be in prison? There is literal evidence. There was absolutely no evidence to call me a murderer. Because when they did the investigation on her
There you go.
You don't want justice. You want to hurt somebody.
No, we don't. Actually, maybe, but that's beyond the point.
You want to hurt me.
Oh, do we now? I think you're doing the hurting. I think you're hurting yourself more. Yes. Yes. Justice for a potato, widow son. Yes. Yes. I'm just using your words against you because you said that you lied to the cops and told them everything.
And I'm done with it. Either call the police or stop with the accusations, because you don't get to accuse me without ever contacting legal authorities for the rest of my life. This has been going on for 9 months.
9 months, huh? Bitch, I only knew you in April. I only knew you in April. On April 1st. Or April 2nd is when I saw Hatman's video. Actually, no, it was... God. I think it was a week after. But again, I only saw the video that Hatman put out. And then I watched the clip from Daywave. And then I saw the documentary on You by Adonis Paul. And now I'm looking at your videos and I'm seeing, yeah, you're a liar. You are nothing more than a pathological liar. But do I really want to hurt you? Maybe. Maybe not. Who knows? Yeah, murderers make no sense. Yeah. You are a murderer. You should stop trying to create your own drama.
Ending now. Contact the police if you believe I have committed a crime. Or shut your fucking face.
No, you bitch.
And let me live my life.
No. We're not going to let you do that because, honestly, you have no life. You obviously have no life to live. All you do is just sit on your ass and film videos complaining about people being mean to you. That is not a way to live, you dumb bitch. 370. Oh, fuck. Anyway. Anyway. That's going to do it for tonight's stream. Thank you guys for so much for coming out here. Thank you so much for checking out this stream. I mean, it's awesome. I did good. I think we did good together. We did good together. And I am so proud of you guys for coming out here. I am so proud of you, especially you, Reality Check. I wouldn't be knowing this shit if it weren't for you. I mean, give Reality Check some love. I mean, she is freaking awesome. I mean that and I mean that very well. Thank you guys for that's going to do it for tonight's stream. Okay. Oh, sure. I'll play the cartoon one more time. Yeah, it's all. Yeah. Okay, Widow Son, I'll play the cartoon for you just this once. But yes, because again, that's going to do it for tonight's stream. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for showing up. It means a lot to me. If you like what I do, and if you want to see more, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. It really means so much to me. I mean, we are at 317 subscribers, and I appreciate you dudes so much. And if you wish to support me, again, I pinned the link to the PayPal if you wish to support me. I mean, you guys do love my content, and you guys do want me to succeed, and I love you for it. That being said, allow me to end this off with a little cartoon. Because why not?
Oh! Mary, why are you doing that to me? You were my best friend. I'm sorry. I had to do it so me and Kenneth could be together. You were sleeping with my fiancé? Yes, I've been sleeping with him, but it's only because you want me to hurt myself. You were trying to push me to hurt myself by having cerebral palsy, making me sad every day.
No!
No! And now you have to die. No! Yes! No! Yes! Why is there a cat in here? That's Smokey! That's my cat and I love him! That's why I had to kill him like everything I love. Why are my dogs in here? I'm not a murderer. Boo. You'll die in that hole from exposure. Boo. I didn't do it! I didn't do anything! No! You made me do this! You made me do this by being engaged to the man that I love! Hey, that's not right! I'm sorry I didn't have my pooping bowl! No! Now that you're gonna be gone, I can poop anywhere I want. Please don't poop in my balls. How am I gonna fill in this hole? God damn it, stupid fucking woman, use a shovel. I already choked the bitch, you can't get rid of the body. But sweetheart, we don't have a shovel. Oh hell.
Get in the truck. Time to go to Walmart. Remember, this was self-defense because you were trying to get me to hurt myself. Bye.
Oh my god. The fart noise. Oh my god, that was funny. Anyway. That's it for that. Thank you guys for sticking around. Again, I already said my thanks. I mean, that'll be done. I am Rickzilla. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for showing up. It means so much. And I'm Rickzilla, and I shall see you guys in the near future. Oh, shit.